Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and we are taking a look at Alexander Ovechkin today, as Alex Ovechkin is very close to potentially breaking the all-time career goals record in the NHL set by the Great One. We're going to be taking a look at if the Great Eight can break the Great One's record. We'll be taking a look at that in this video. If you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, guys, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below, and let's take a look at Alex Ovechkin. Alright, so before we get too far into this video, guys, want to give a quick plug to our Instagram and Twitter handles at goalline_hockey. Links will be in the description down below, as well as playing throughout this video. Make sure to check out our Patreon if you want to financially support the channel. That is very much appreciated. Links will be in the description down below for that as well. All right, so with that out of the way, guys, Alexander Ovechkin, the Great Eight, is on pace to break the Great One's all-time career goals record. You look at Wayne Gretzky's stats. 894 goals in 21 seasons in the NHL, and his almost 1,500 games played at 1,487 in terms of his games played. Wayne Gretzky had a hell of an NHL career, as we all know. He was even given the tag the Great One. Meanwhile, for the Great Eight down in Washington, Alexander Ovechkin has 706 NHL goals, 15 seasons in the NHL, so he's 6 seasons behind Wayne Gretzky, and he's only played in 1,152 games. Now, if you look at it, the Great Eight is, if you do the math, 188 goals shy of the Great One. And if you look at the fact that he is only less than 200 goals away from the great Wayne Gretzky, in 6 less seasons, if you do the math, by 20 seasons in the NHL, Ovechkin will absolutely break that record. But you also have to remember, this is, not that it's the dead puck era, but you do not score goals as easily as you did back in the 80s. And obviously, it's a different game now. And the fact that Ovechkin is even in this conversation with the Great One just shows you how talented Alexander Ovechkin is. And he hasn't always had the teams that Wayne Gretzky had back in the 80s when, quite frankly, the Oilers were the dynasty in the 80s with the New York Islanders. So the two of those teams were dominant. And the Edmonton Oilers, where he had players like Paul Coffey, Mark Messier. You look at some of those defensemen that he played with. He was on a really good group. And the fact that Ovechkin is in the conversation alone with the Great One is absolutely amazing. The amount of goals that he scores hat tricks all the time. This guy is the real deal. And it brings up the question, will Ovechkin break the Great One's overall goals record? Guys, I think he will. I think he may be the only player ever in the NHL again to break that. Now, obviously, in the next 20, 30, 40 years, who knows what could happen with that, because we've seen, especially, the goalie pads have gotten smaller, the equipment for goalies has gotten smaller, and they've wanted more goals in the NHL, draw more of a fan base in that regard. I don't agree with that. I think less goals makes the goals that are scored more important. Now, obviously, the NHL is a more run-and-gun game where you got more speed, and we're seeing this kind of, potentially someone could break this record in the future one day, but not in this type of era, not the way Alexander Ovechkin has done it, and as prolifically and as quickly as Ovechkin has done it. This guy is the real deal. And Alexander Ovechkin, I truly believe, will break that record, and I think he will have the most career goals in the NHL by the end of his career. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below, do you think Alexander Ovechkin will break the Great One's 894 career goals in the NHL? Or do you think he'll fall short due to injuries and obviously these seasons that we're having right now at the NHL? The clock is ticking on Alexander Ovechkin's career as he continues to get older. Does he have enough left in the tank to score 190 more NHL goals and officially hold the record for the most goals in an NHL career? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, Want to see the latest news around the NHL? Guys, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching.